Okay, so now at this point, I've entered in my mock schedules that I've kind of thought I need based off of what I'm seeing, and all of my reds have gone away. Every single one based off what I've entered, except for just these two. But that's just one person. I'll take it. We might be able to get away with it if we're efficient with our time. So now I have it filled, and I'm going to take a look at really how well I've spaced it throughout the day. So I'm going to, get my bottom line. I'm going to grab my over and under from 12 a.m. to 12 p.m. And I'm going to get some conditional formatting going. I'm going to add a rule, and it's going to be a color scale where the minimum value is going to be green and the maximum value is going to be more like red. So I'm able to see kind of like a heat map. My reds are when I'm most overstaffed, my greens are when I'm least overstaffed, and I'm even going to make the mid color yellow so we can kind of see it how we're used to seeing. So I can see my greens area are probably where I'm going to, and I will even flip that around because typically red means bad and green means good. So we want to make minimum, which is where we're low in head count, as bad, and we want to see where we're overstaffed as good. So I made that switch again, and I'm able to see, those red moments are when, it's a little dicey, if we have any call outs or anything like that, or any attrition, we'll really be in a really vulnerable place in these areas. So right now I'm seeing that that's 5, 6, and 7 a.m., a little bit at 9 a.m., a little bit at 12, a little bit at 6. So I'm going to take a look at how many mock schedules have I inputted into the system. Okay, so far I put 23, fake schedules in. And if I'm hiring for a class of, say, 25 or 27 or, whatever my number is that I'm expecting to graduate, I know that maybe I have a little bit more wiggle room. So if I have 23 and say I want like 25 added on, I'm going to pick, there's 2 places where I can put my schedule. I'm thinking over here because we're over by only 1.5, which is going to help both of these hours. If we put an extra person here, this will go up to 2.5, and this will go up to 3. So then I think my next area of opportunity would be here in this afternoon, where our next lowest number is 2.5. So that just tells me I need one more of those guys working later, and then one more of those 6 a.m. folks working earlier. And that's my 25 that I want hired. All right, so sweet, we have it. How do we report it down, write it down, and report it to the recruiting office so that they are hiring in the right places? We've got a little chart on our new hire scheduling needs sheet, which is right here. So you're going to go to your Chegg and new hire scheduling needs sheet. This is where our recruiting team focuses, and you're going to enter in your mock schedules. So we are going to get 2 6 a.m.ers. And one good thing I wanted to point out as well is we want a couple more Graves advocates, but those are going to come from the internal team, which means instead of, wanting 6 morningers, I'm probably going to want more like 5, since I know that these Graves people are going to come from the internal team. So we've got 5. I know we put 9 there. We didn't have any of those. We're going to go back. This is where I'm just remembering that that was 9.